This video is how to repair your Mackie Onyx series mixer board. If it blinks, hums, and does that, and you have to turn it off, turn it back on, and it doesn't last long, here's a video how to repair that. All right, I've already taken out the outer screws on the panel, so I'm gonna point them out. Hold on a second. Here are the panel screws up this row, this row, this row, and this row on this mixer board series. Now you don't have to take this section out here, but all this whole panel comes off right here. But you have to be very careful because the wires are very short. You don't want to break or disconnect nothing. You don't know where it came from, so be careful. When you take this panel, raise it up. You're gonna raise it up about 3 inches, bring it down about 3 inches, and then you have to unplug the circuits that are connected up here all the way across, each one of them. We start there. All right, now there are 24 of these all the way down in 3 sections on this board. You had to disconnect those. Just take a screwdriver and go inside. Pry and pop that little clip. My bad. Bad video. Try and get this one as you can see it. Pop the end out. Pop them down. Pop the end out. Pop them down. Pop the end out. Pop them down. All 24. When you get that down, your unit. The unit is under here. That's your power unit, power supply. All right, find a replacement, good luck. All right, next video, 1 minute. All right, there's the unit. I got the lid off. I took all 24 loose. All right, then there's 4 connectors on the inside under the bottom. There's a long one. It's connectors on the end. The middle one goes through this hole. Connectors in the middle. Let's put this on the end plug. Here's the center plug. This is the long one. Here's the short one. All right, then I didn't have to disconnect the ones on the end of the mixer. I just flipped it over. All right, that's the connector end. Connector end is here for the end, here for the end, here, and here. Once you flip it back over to put it back together. Don't worry about those. Don't worry about the end ones on the end. That'll be on the other end. They're for expansion. If you want to get a bigger board or whatever. All right, so take those nuts loose. And then this unit will come out after you get the plugs loose. It'll come through the hole. I'm gonna try to shoot this video one-handed. All right, so I got the unit out. And if your cooling fans don't run anymore, that's why your unit is failing, because it's not getting cooled down and they need to be replaced. And hopefully your unit hasn't burnt out any further than that point. But from that point, if you got it out, look into a service tech that might be able to go inside of it and fix what's needed. But this is just a cooling fan replacement repair. They got my board back up and running, but I had the fans turned around backwards for further results. Stay tuned. I'm gonna take the lid off, show you the cooling fan replacement method, and we'll go from there. All right, next video. So here we go. All right, now all I have to do is just take my fans and turn them around and replace the unit. Okay, but this is how you're gonna repair this unit. The unit went out. If your cooling fans don't run anymore, That's why your unit is failing, because it's not getting cooled down and they need to be replaced. And hopefully your unit hasn't burnt out any further than that point. But from that point, if you got it out, look into a service tech that might be able to go inside of it and fix what's needed. But this is just a cooling fan replacement repair. They got my board back up and running, but I had the fans turned around backwards for further results. Stay tuned. I'm gonna take the lid off, show you the cooling fan replacement method, and we'll go from there. All right, next video. So after I got the lid off, there are 5 Phillip head screws holding down the motherboard on here. So they're in the corners, and 1 in the center makes 5. And once you get those out, the cooling fans are here. Do not take this out yet. And then the wire usually is glued to the back of there. So how I got it out of the original one, I unscrewed all the screws out of this part. Then I held the unit up sideways. And the glue that settled down there, I just heated it with a lighter and pulled the wires free. Then I took the cooling fans out. Now, I'm just showing you how I did it because I'm one-handed. I got to do the work, but can't do it one-handed. But to shoot the video, I'm just showing you what I did. Okay, so I took out these 4. This rack comes off. Sit them to the side, screws to the side. Then you can access the fans. Then you take the whole unit out with the fans. Take your small needle nose pliers. The little clips is on the end. You can barely see the little hump, the little clip on the end. Take your needle nose and pinch in between and pop them loose. Unplug them. Now when you get the fans, I'll send you the link. Just remember to put them in according to how they are in the package. They won't be the right direction. So as you can see that the labels aren't on this side. The labels have to be on this side. So the labels are right there. See the labels on the fans. All right, we're gonna spin those around. We're not even gonna unplug them since we already got it done. What we're gonna do, we're gonna unscrew our fans. This is what I'm gonna do because I don't have to replace them again. But basically, replace them again. So I'm gonna take this unit, pull it back as far as I can, or you can get the wires through this little hole. You just pinch it and pull it around, squeeze it, and it'll come through the little slot on this side. Take the wires out. And I'll take this unit and move it back. I'll pop it up, cock it up sideways, let it lean on here while I spin the fans back around and replace them. Now, putting back the unit, just do the unit, reverse the situation. Now, the first time I did it, I didn't flip the board over. I just moved the 24 wires, unplugged the 24 wires, and accessed enough space to get the unit out. But now that I got the unit unplugged and flipped over, I said, let me flick it over. I can spray the plugs with contact cleaner with silicone and put it back together, clean it the best you can while you're in it. If you flip it over. If not, that's what you do. Replace your cooling fans. Good luck. Put it back together in the reverse order. And if you're not a professional, you don't have to be a true professional, but have some knowledge of going inside electronics, you know, don't mess with certain stuff because it's very dangerous. So be careful. Good luck. Give me a thumbs up if it helped you. If it don't, I tried to. So thank you. All right, here's the video. I'm shooting this one for reference. The mixer's running smooth. Fans running. Actually, I'm just coming back from work. I left it on about an hour and a half. And it's running smooth. It's not blinking. It's on. And it's been on an hour and a half. Fan is running. About the same speed it was when I left. It ain't blinking. It's running. It's a little warm, but it's not hot. But it's still warm. It's still running. So, yep. I'll say this repair was a success. So now I can turn it off and go back to work. Thank you.